games like Green Hell and have I done any other survival ones? I've played some horror games. But I'm on the peaceful mode of the forest. There will be no spooky enemies or anything like that. And I've even, oh look, a bunny. I've even turned on the God mode so that I don't have to worry about anything like eating or drinking. So we're gonna try to make this as relaxing as possible. I literally just started a new game, so we've immediately exited the plane, which I don't want to show because not relaxing. Let's go down to the water, and then we'll learn the basics of survival. Oh, I don't think that this is not a good way to get to the beach, unless we, well, it's a little steep here, but I think we can do it. Not really in the forest anymore, are we? This is also not really a beach. Let's continue this way. I kind of recognize this map. I used to play the forest a lot. Oh, I don't know if I can get past this way without falling in the water. And peaceful mode does not turn off animal enemies like sharks and stuff. So I would not like to meet them. But the little bunnies are cute. See this little guy, I don't want to scare him. Hey, little bun. Yeah, I was saying that I used to play this a ton, really. I had a group of people I was playing with, and we played pretty dedicated. In fact, we set up not far from here. I remember I would be in this forest, this grove, this copse of trees all the time, gathering wood. Let me show you. Our big base camp, whatever, was down here by the beach. We found that it was kind of somewhat safe, and I remember we built a, what's it called? One of those zip lines. And we had a zip line that went like across there. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a really long time, but it's a good one if you enjoy survival games and you don't mind scary stuff, because it is scary. How did I usually get up here? Didn't I jump? I jumped or I took the zip line or something. I think I can get down right here. I have a body, as you can see. I have a shadow and feet. You can see stuff on the ground. It's like rocks you can pick up and whatnot. But yeah, this is where we decided to build our little base. It was a big compound, all fenced in, and yeah. I'm trying to think of when it was that I played it a couple of years ago at this point. You can see some little fish in the water. Oh, you know what? I actually remember that it was kind of like dirty, yucky looking. And yeah, there we go. I wanted to clean my arms off so I didn't look so gross. But I remember that sometimes I think sea turtles would come, and sea turtles were kind of necessary because you would, well, it doesn't sound very nice, but if you got their shells, you could, make a water holder. When it rains, the shell would fill up with water and you could collect it. Not a very nice thing though, because I love sea turtles. It's a tiny little pebble. So yeah, if we open up this book, it'll tell you all these things about how to survive in fire shelters, food and water, storage, custom building, which is fun, your base building. You know me, I really enjoy base building. Furniture, traps, and defense. Yeah, we had palisade kind of thing all the way up. Yeah, all the rock holder and all that. your son is missing, you see some like people take him. So your whole mission in the game is to get your son back and survive in this forest, wherever it is that you've crashed. And it's, you know, there's water everywhere, so it is like an island. Well, because it's a game, you know, they don't want you walking into somewhere. And there's some pretty spooky enemies in this game. And there are these caves. That's the worst part that I never wanted to do because it freaks me out and I scare very easily in games. I get scared in games that are not even remotely meant to be scary, so if I'm with friends and stuff, it's fine, but this is actually this is actually a good way to kind of psych yourself up, you know, like, and if you want to explore the map, for instance, if you've seen my Green Hell video, Green Hell was a video, or a game I really enjoyed playing. It was a survival game set in the Amazon. Absolutely beautiful game. Honestly, graphics-wise, a lot better than this. This is kind of old, dated at this point, but it's still a fun game. And it's fun survival. And I liked the survival aspect of Green Hell because it broke down your food a little bit deeper. You didn't just have to eat, you had to make sure you ate enough fats and proteins, and you know, it broke it up into like 4 different regions of the food, like food groups, kind of make sure you ate a balanced diet, you know, because if one just eats nothing but like, I don't know, berries, they're not gonna live, you know. Speaking of which, I can eat these. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Even though, like I said, I don't have what is this? Oh, I picked it up. Oh, I'm just gonna throw that away. I don't have to eat. I don't have to eat or drink or anything or sleep. So, in Green Hell, and just like in this game, it's one set map. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't auto-generate a new map every time. It doesn't randomize. It's not procedurally generated. So if you were to explore in a peaceful mode, you can get to know the map a little bit better without the scary part of the bad guys. For instance, here we are. We're coming up on an enemy encampment, and I don't know if there's gonna be any spooky things. I might cut out some bits if I see something that's not nice looking. There's a suitcase down here. So like the suitcases are, oh, look at that. Is that like a Gila monster? Do you see it? Crawling around. It's stuck. It's not actually, oh, another one just kind of ran past really fast. Alright, well, these places are not really relaxing, so we're not gonna stay here. Oh, look, tents. What's those tents? Obviously, because you're on a plane, there's a lot of like luggage strewn about, and you can use that to get like supplies and food. And oh dear, these poor animals are really, they're really struggling. So I take it there would have been some good stuff in that suitcase if I had like stopped and opened it. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I ever finished the game. Whenever we did like you have to start exploring the caves to progress. And as I said, I was not so into that. I did like base building, so I'd be the person that stayed at home and held down the fort and made sure that everything was, is that a Bible? Made sure everything was continuing to like grow. Like I checked the traps, and I can't remember if you grew anything or not. You know, I would like repair fences, and I just did all the base stuff, which is usually what I like to do whenever there's a survival base building game. I'm the base person. Like when I played Valheim with friends, I was the person that had like a grand design for what I wanted to see happen, and I was like, okay, I will build the buildings, you just tell me what you need and I'll get them built. is our collective sun. Since it's one of those games when you play with multiple people, but you all have the same story, so everyone's sun is missing. It's like if you play Stardew Valley multiplayer, everyone has the same grandpa. It's kind of funny. Well, I said that it doesn't look so great anymore, but I don't know, it's kind of pretty here. I'm not really sure where in the world this is meant to be. This forest, and it might not actually be based on any one area, but it might be a combination, I don't know. But there are human enemies and wildlife enemies, as I said, similar to Green Hill, where you could get attacked by a jaguar or a stingray or like a scorpion. There are all sorts of things that were out to get you, and it's getting really dark. I guess I did not take into consideration that just because it's in like peaceful mode didn't mean that the sun was gonna go down. I kind of don't want to be in the forest at night, even though there's nothing that's gonna come get you. I don't know this game super well anymore, because it's been a few years since I've played it, so I don't remember if there are any land predators to worry about. Like there's the jaguar and in Green Hill. I know that there are sharks. I remember there being sharks. It's like weirdly bright up there, but down here I can't see anything. It's so dark. I think I can use a console command to change the... See, I'm in water and I can't even tell. But look, there's actually... that looks like a koi almost. New animal discovered. I want to see, where do I read about these? How do I read about the animals? Is it in my survival guide? No, because that's what I just saw, right? Oh, maybe it's here. Nature guide. Or is it? No. Oh, there's crocodiles. There we go. And bats. There's boars. So the boars probably, if you antagonize them, they will get you. Yeah. So we have a Canadian goose. You get them, all the time in North America, but you also have the European rabbit. The tortoises, the goanna lizards, that's what they were, okay. The loggerhead sea turtles, that's what I was talking about. The great white shark, yeah. Which I haven't seen. I guess that's it. So really, you don't have to worry about, I think probably the lizard might hurt you if you attack it or you get too close, and the boar and the crocodile could be on both land and water. Okay, it's gotten incredibly dark. Let me look up. I've got a list up of the console commands, and there's gotta be a line for here's to change the weather. Oh, override the time of day and reset it. Lighting time of day. Huh, I'm not really sure how one does that. I'll try it. Lighting time of day. It's incredibly small, isn't it? What about day? That didn't work. Lighting time of day. Override on. No, because you would have to put in specifically what you want, right? Lighting time of day. Override. Maybe I'll put in like a specific time, like 6. Pretty sure this is a crocodile that is attacking me. This is just kind of rude. There's a crocodile attacking me right now. Yep, new animal discovered. Do you see him? It's so dark I can barely see. Well, we discovered the crocodile, guys. Fortunately, like I said, I have God mode on, so it's a seagull. Well, this is isn't it? Are you still relaxed? I don't know. I couldn't even figure out how to change the time of day so that we could actually see. He's really trying. He's been foiled. His plan's been foiled by this big rock I'm standing on. Hold on, looking it up again. It says lighting time of day off / lighting name. I don't know what the lighting name would be. Oh, I really don't know. Lighting time of day override. I don't know what to put, but I suppose eventually. Oh gosh, well, it's gonna be forever before day dawns, but at least I can see this lovely gator or crocodile. Sorry. Oh, okay, it's morning. I have to put in morning. Okay, lighting time of day override. Morning. Which morning is even darker than it was just now. Kind of funny. Wow, it's funny. This looks really different than I thought it did at night. I wanted to see this lovely crocodile in the light, because I don't know about you guys, but I actually adore alligators and crocodiles. I really love them. I think I've mentioned many times in the past that I'm a big animal lover, and this is really all animals, even the scary ones or the mean ones, or I don't know, the ones that don't have great reputation. And a lot of people find alligators and crocodiles very scary, but I just see like a living fossil. They're amazing. They're a piece of the past here for us to see live, and I adore them. I think they're some of the most amazing looking animals. And you know, I live in a place where you can find them in the wild, so I think they are misunderstood. And if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. So I really like seeing them in games, even if it can ever be bright enough for us to see this guy. He's just been walking in place for like hours, all night even. All night. And these little seagulls are kind of like watching us. Well, look at this. It's actually really mountainous and kind of snowy up there. I forgot about that there is like a snowy kind of bit where it's cold. So, man, where is it supposed to be? I'm gonna look it up. the forest. Your name is Eric LeBlanc, by the way. Okay, it doesn't say where you are. It just says remote, heavily forested peninsula. And then, oh yeah, there was a sequel coming out. It's not out yet, is it? The forest setting really is not saying where this is meant to be. The forest location. No, not like locations. It doesn't. I can just see like an image of the whole thing. Like, okay, but where does the forest? Where does the forest take place? Wow. Okay, literally all you get is forested peninsula. So. That's it, that's all we're getting. Okay, I was hoping that it would get a little brighter, a little faster than this. Where's the sun? Over here. It has not broken the tree line yet. I want to head up there though. I think this is north. I think the northern half of the map is. Do I actually have a map? No, I just have this plain axe and a little lighter, and oh, because this is a photo of Timmy. This is my son. And this survival book and a backpack. I can actually put the backpack on. Okay, I have to get moving. This is seriously taking too long. Sorry, Mr. Crocodile. Where did it come from? It's funny, I was like hoping to see one, and then it just, you know, popped out of nowhere. Okay, man. Oh look, there's two more. Oh, how cute. There's a bunch of them. How cute. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to get over there. Maybe this way, or this way. Sorry guys, I'll leave your home in just a second. Which way would be better? Let's head this way. I think it's fun playing these kind of games and subverting your expectations. Like I said, it's a little cathartic. It's a little helpful for me to get comfortable playing a game that maybe spooks me a little bit. You know, if I can like play it like this, where I mean, those crocodiles were attacking me, but I wasn't taking any damage. I was okay. So that helps. I also like if I can like fly around. I find that kind of helpful. Like if I can get a more bird's eye view of maps, that also helps me get used to things. I mean, of course, not every game you can do this, but sometimes I just do it because I enjoy games so much. Like, I got to know the map quite well in Green Hill, and then I played the peaceful mode, and I was like, oh yeah, I know this part, I know this bit, and it was nice to just get to explore without worrying about all those things that could hurt you. And I've mentioned Green Hill several times in this video, because that's probably the most comparable video to this, but yeah, I have made a video doing something similar to this, walking around the game and enjoying it in a peaceful kind of mode. And I will put a link to that in the description and possibly at the end of the video in my little end screen, so you can see that. Oh, tell me there's a crunchy snow sound. I don't remember, but if you watched my winter videos that I made over Christmas, I love crunchy snow. A little bit, not quite, but I'm cold and wet. Well, I will not be building a fire. Maybe I'll build one eventually, but it's really quite the ecosystem, this forest, right? This map. I mean, we were down there and it was, I don't know, I guess I don't know what temperature it was. Oh, look, a boar. I don't know if it's gonna attack me or not. Nah, it just runs away. There's a few. I guess this is where they live. This is their home. Oh man, I'm really cold. The screen is like, hey, stop being so cold. I mean, maybe I can build a fire, because I think that honestly a fire sound would be really nice. Let's go up here and build one. You probably need rocks and chop down some trees or something. it's not exactly chopping the way that I was chopping it, right? Come on. How difficult is this? Come on. Oh, is it going? It's barely hanging on by a thread. Come on. There we go, there we go. And I think, is this the game where it... Yeah. They break into these weird... Actually, I think it does that in Green Hill, too. I can't remember. I'm getting both these games quite mixed up. Really fun games, both of them. Okay. Now, I need leaves, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where to get that. I would assume from like a bush, but I'm not exactly laid enough choices for bushes up here. I could actually just kind of spawn them in if it's like too difficult. There's some down there, so maybe I can go. I thought that the effect taking over my screen might go further, but nah, it's gonna stop here and be like, just letting me know, hey, you're really cold. Okay, I thought I saw some bushes. Or a bush. Yeah, there. Can I? Yeah. That. Oh, gather leaves to a 7. 3. 4. 5, 6. 7. There we go. I got my leaves, and see, it tells you on the map, hey, you were building a fire up here, don't forget. So I know where to go. Okay, let's build our lovely little fire. And then maybe leave this area because we've done enough up here. There we go. And then I just take my lighter and I light it. There we go. And then look, I'm warming up. Can crouch next to it. And look at that. We're enjoying a lovely fire up here. And that sound is, oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, that's a relaxing fire. Yeah, that's a good fire. I like that. That's nice. Alright, well, I think we've had enough of that. I'm gonna head back down, but I'm gonna go this way. And of course, I'm already, cold again. Didn't really stick with me. Is this water? Is it not frozen over? It's really dark over here. I assume that if I go in this water, it's gonna make me really, really cold, right? Probably. I don't know why the water got really loud there all of a sudden. Kind of weird. Alright, and now we back into the world of the non-cold of the little deer. It's still so dark, and I don't know if actually the lighting is maybe... Let's change it again. Lighting. Time. I forgot what it was. Time of day. Override. Let me... Noon. There we go. That was sudden. I just didn't know if maybe because I set it at morning, I don't know if it was staying at morning, Oh, I can see another one of those camps, or, like an enemy encampment. We don't want to mess with that, so we're gonna go this way. Of course, all of the enemies are gone from there, but it doesn't stop there from being some kind of yucky stuff that I would want you guys to see, because it's not relaxing. It's not relaxing for you, seen a good chunk of the animals in this game. Like all the little birds. I don't think we've seen the tortoise. We haven't seen the sea turtle or the shark, so a lot of the ones that we haven't seen are water-based. Man, when are we gonna warm up? We are pretty cold. I don't know if we need to build like another fire or something to really properly warm up, but I don't know how I got wet. What did I get wet? I went in the water. Maybe. I don't remember. Okay, that was really sudden. There's like a sudden jump. That's kind of weird. All of a sudden, I just stopped being cold and I stopped being wet, and all of a sudden, all the birds started chirping, and that was kind of weird. It's kind of a huge map, isn't it? I think I don't know the map super well. I knew the areas where we built, and I knew the surrounding nearby areas, but it's kind of it. Oh look, here we go. We saw a tortoise. And they look quite a bit like the Galapagos tortoises. It's very like foggy or misty or something. Every single one of these rocks looks the exact same. They're all just the same rock design. Well, I guess now we would try to find a shark, but that's probably gonna involve a little too much swimming. I mean, I could go swimming for a little bit. Why not? I mean, I don't think seeing a shark is super relaxing, but if it can't hurt us, like the crocodile, it tried, but try as it may, it couldn't hurt us. Hey look, there's some tents, or yeah, some little tents down here. I think these are, oh, some stuff just like literally fell out of the trees. Oh, I could actually sleep in here. I think there were like other survivors, you know. There's another camp, and then there's another one up there. What are you guys doing? Don't go in the water. So overall, like, if you're not playing the game normally, you know, you put it on peaceful, and you don't go near to things like the crocodiles and the sharks, or if you do go near them and you put on God mode so you can't get hurt, overall it can be a pretty relaxing experience. I mean, I feel pretty peaceful and pretty chill doing this. I'm gonna dive in the water for a bit. I'm just gonna see what this is like. Well, pretty realistic in that I have very, very low visibility. Like, it's very blurry, which is, this is pretty much how my normal vision looks, but so it says I'm gonna run out of air. I don't know if that actually will. Alright, see, I just have unlimited air, I guess. It's very shallow here. It's too shallow for sharks, I think. I'm just gonna surface for a bit. He was really, really needing some air, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't really, it's very grassy. It doesn't look like an ocean. It looks like someone built like a ravine in a grassy part, and then, well, now it's starting to look a little sandy, but, and then they just filled it with water. Alright, well, I'm not actually gonna try to look for a shark, because it probably wouldn't be relaxing for anyone, but we got some nice little, you know, water sounds, swimming. I also can't tell, like, I can't really tell where the surface is, you know, I can kind of see it, but that's kind of weird. It's like, everything's just very hazy, very foggy. I think I'm getting near the surface now, but so that's a little odd. It looks like there's you know, some sort of fishing. No, maybe these are just something related to, like, another tribe of mean people. Oh, there's the shipping containers. I remember that. I actually do remember that. Remember, we found the shipping. We came from the other side. We came from, like, over there. And, oh, look, some sea stars. And I remember everyone was really excited when someone came back to our camp, was like, there's shipping containers. And I remember everyone forming this big expedition to go explore what's in the shipping containers. That's fun. So if you want to play this with your friends, be prepared that it's going to be way more spooky, and you're going to need some moral support. Unless you're far braver than I. Well, I mean, if I can play it, you can play it. It's just better with friends, like a lot of games. There's not really anything in here, is there? But there's, like, a package. Yeah, Amazon delivers here. That's pretty impressive, right? Oh, look, here we go. Here's a sea turtle. Look, they're coming ashore right now. Well, there we go. We've seen just about every single animal. Let me check. Sorry, I didn't see a lot of the plants. I didn't see any bats. I didn't see the goose. Yeah, I didn't see where the geese are, and the crow. I did see those, but I just didn't get close enough, apparently. A lot of it's very North America, I would say, like the raccoon and the squirrel, and we have loggerheads off the coast, but we don't have these big tortoises. I can't believe I didn't see a squirrel, actually. So, bye guys. Yeah, not really anything in these, but there are some packages. That one's like half submerged, probably have to dive for it. But for a game called The Forest, you know, you don't need to spend all your time in the forest, as we've actually spent a lot of time outside the forest. I believe that you can build like a sea base eventually. I don't know if they show it here. Yeah, boats, houseboat. That was the thing that I think we were working on when we stopped playing, is we had just built like a houseboat and we were gonna sail it up and down here. Which is pretty cool, huh? Like, I don't know. If you can have a houseboat, that's pretty awesome. So at that point, like, you're not having to worry about the human enemies so much, but you would need to worry about the sharks. At that point, it's kind of turned into the game Raft. That's another fun one that I've played. Yeah, it's a really fun game. So, what do you think? The Forest, did I make it relaxing? A lot of you guys, you always say these sweet things like, oh, I can make literally any game relaxing, you know, but I think it's all about it's all about your mindset, right? And maybe if I were playing the regular survival version, I could make that relaxing too, maybe, but I am in a much more relaxing mindset. Hello. Oh, I wanted to say that I've seen the animal. There we go, animal discovered. Okay. There's more sea turtles coming ashore. So now I've seen a lot of them, and they're not mean. They're nice, sweet lizards that get stuck on driftwood. So yeah, if I'm in the nice, relaxing mindset of, oh, I don't have to worry about enemies. There's not going to be any enemies here. And even if I see an animal that can hurt me, it's not going to hurt me. I myself can get very relaxed, very at peace, and create a relaxing experience for you out of what is a pretty scary game. So, hope you've had fun today. Check out that Green Hill video if you would like another kind of atmospheric, pretty game that was originally a scary game. There's the squirrel. Hey, little guy. And we'll end here back in an actual forest, because it feels like the majority of the video stream or something. Love you guys very much. See you all later.